welcome to another video. I'm ThePokémonarch, and today we're gonna try to do a little bit different. So normally I do my Meta Monday on Monday and I do my how to build on Wednesday. But since the meta it's closer to the end of our cycle, I don't think that it's necessary to do any Meta Monday, and I don't think that building a new deck close to the end of a meta it's worth your time. So it's better that I give you guys a quick update about what happened last week and based on the current meta. So today will be like a hybrid format of my weekly video. I will talk about the ST07 and ST08 on how that's gonna affect the meta for the next 2 weeks until GDO3 comes out, and the potential build on how you can use those starter deck in the upcoming 2 weeks. And also, I'll be announcing the giveaway winner of the ST05 and ST06. And thank you for you guys to participate in this type of giveaway. I know that the process is not as optimized as a normal contest, but I'm gonna do it as simple as possible because I just wanna give the starter deck away as soon as possible. And whoever win it, congratulations. I'll just use a simple giveaway picker to pick the winner based on your comment of ST05 or ST06. And I'm looking forward to do more giveaway. I'm trying to get the ST07, ST08 to give away to you guys and making sure that everybody get their chance to play the game as much as I can. As I grow, the pricing will increase higher. All right now let's load in whoever participate entering as the ST05. And we're gonna load up. So there's a total of 57 people who picked the ST05, and now let's pick a winner. So congratulations to the winner that doesn't have @ username. So I need to go try to find his comment. And yeah, so this guy, ThePokémonarch. Congratulations to ThePokémonarch for winning the ST05. And now we're gonna run the winner for the ST06. So let's go for ST06. Good luck, guys. So there's total of 19 people who participated in the clan deck. You guys are clan haters. Like, if you guys don't want a clan deck. So let's... Alright, congratulations to Capox for winning. And that person won the LRG Quox too. So you're getting both. So congratulations, Capox and Pokémonarch, for winning the ST05 and ST06. So right now I'm gonna dive into a little meta update. So last weekend, the final at the Mexico City in Latin America, Blue-Green won the regional championship in Mexico. So I think that we cannot say anything about Blue-Green. Blue-Green is always the top tier deck of the meta right now. So I need to bump back Blue-Green at the top, and I need to dethrone the red-blue Winnie aggro. And I need to bring back the One You Are back as a tier S, because this is still, I think, one of the best deck. And even next set, I believe that Blue-Green gonna turn into more like a mid-range aggro deck instead of a full aggro deck. So it'll be a mid-range aggro, and I think Wing Zero is still gonna be Wing Zero, and I'm still continue winning with Psycho Gundam, and I feel Psycho Gundam it's still a underrated deck, so I'll still keep it in tier S. And this is a quick recap of the Meta Monday. I don't have much else to say about this, but now we're gonna dive into reviewing the ST07 and ST08. We're gonna start with ST07. So ST07, there's a total of 15 new cards in this deck, and with one reprint, which is Fiddle Strike. I really like the art of the Fatal Strike. I think I'll prefer playing this version over the other Fatal Strike if I'm playing a CB. Unless I'm playing an IBO themed deck, I might run the other Fatal Strike, but this will be my go-to Fatal Strike from now on. I truly believe Fatal Strike will be more and more relevant next set because purple will be more and more played. I will see people start playing CB, Barbados, and or Gundam X. I feel like Gundam X can be something that's up and coming. So I'm very excited to see how that set is going. I truly believe that next set will be anti-blocker, anti-aggro type of deck, but it's still mid-range. It's still going to be very, very aggressive. The LR, which is Gundam Exia, at the end of your turn, if there's 7 or more CB cards in your trash, choose one of your source and set it active. So this is more like a Suletta, but purple version of Suletta. So it will allow you to get 1 extra mana, so you can do Unforeseen, you can do the new card, you can play Arm Intervention, so that allow you to redirect one of your attacks to a different unit. So it's like a blocker alternative, so that's quite good, and it allows you to always play your poker face to make sure that when you have that active resources, if someone can attack or not, because if you do Unforeseen, that's a big minus for your opponent. When you're swinging with the L strike, -2, 6-6, 6-5, and you're getting killed by Exia, Exia and Unforeseen, or Exia with Arm Intervention, running into another unit, kill for free, that's quite sad to see. So, and also this allow you to draw a card if you mill 2 cards. So that's why I'm mentioning Gundam X. Gundam X with also Awakening Power. There's a lot of cards that can kind of actually allow you to mill. I come from Yu-Gi-Oh! So in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a lot of milling cards, and after that you're playing from your graveyard. So I feel that there's something similar like this in Gundam that's gonna happen soon. So I truly believe that purple, white, or purple with green will be an insane combination, but we need to test play more in the upcoming week to see what to expect and what can we play. This week I'll be on grinding mode. I will be testing a lot of decks with ST07 and ST08, try to combine them together, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna share all those results with you guys throughout the next few days or next week. Exia. So this is more like a little a turn later result with a possible link, and I actually really like the stats of 4-3 with a link with Setsuna. That will give you about a 6-4 or potentially a 7-4. So I don't like low HP unit. You can clean up a big body. You can kill, for example, a Wing Gundam. You can kill a Death Sight. You can kill Freedom Gundam. Freedom Gundam gonna be overpowered, and white gonna have a big boost. You need a big slasher to kill those big bodies. So Gundam Exia will be very exciting to see. So ST07 most likely gonna be mid-range deck. There's not many top-end cards. The highest level will be level 5. So this one will be like a mid-range aggro deck. So the next one would be the Gundam Virture. It's a CB and it's a 5-4, very good stats. I think this can clean up Gundam Amuro, can clean up L Strike Kira. It's a very good unit. It allows it's a link with Tyria that will allow you to swing as soon as possible. So with a 5-4 link with Tyria, that will be a 6-5. So you can still survive some hits, but it most likely gonna die to 1 hit. But it will allow you to clean up any units before turn 5. So most likely I will pair it with Tyria and swing into a smaller unit and expect that your opponent is going to trade into it the following turn. And when it dies, Tyria is going to allow you to draw a card. So next card is Gundam Virture. Basically this is a Rick Diaz. It's a blocker when you have another CB unit in play. This is going to be a cool option for non-white decks to have a blocker. So Gundam Dynamis linked with Lock On, that will give you a 5-6. That will give you a 5-6 unit. When paired, if this CB unit, it may choose an active enemy unit whose level is equal or lower than this unit has an attack target. So basically this is like a Aegis Atheron, allowing you to attack any unit that you want that's lower their level. So it's a little bit more restricted, but I think this will be a very good unit in any aggro deck. So this unit doesn't have any breach, So that's the downside about this unit. I don't think that I like it over Afterin, but if you want to play green, this is a good option for you. And Dynamis with lock-on will be also 4-5. So that's a big body, and that will allow you to survive a lot of hits. So Gundam Curious, it will allow you to link with Alleluia and Hallelujah. While you have a CB pilot in play, this need to get AP +2. So technically, it will become a 4-3, like a result level 3 with 2 costs. And if you pair it with Hallelujah, that will give you to a 5-4. So a 5-4 that doesn't take damage from any 3 AP or less, that's quite good. Like it's very good. This, I think I don't like this unit. It's a 3-1, 2-2. So that will allow you to kill like units, but as soon as he attacks, I don't think this unit will survive more than 1 turn. So I'm not a big fan of it, but on the starter deck pre-release, that will be a good unit. Setsuna, we covered it earlier, nothing much to say. Teria, we covered earlier. And Lock-on, we covered. Arm Intervention. So Arm Intervention, it's like an extra surprise blocker that you can just play it whenever you open it. It's not expecting it. So I feel that this card will be played in the next set in purple. And I will just hopefully... We're going to see this card played in CB. So we need to play test to see how good CB is. And Tactical Visionary. So this card is similar to the clan card that allow you to look at the top cards and choose one of a CB unit or pilot. And after that, you put back the cards at the bottom randomly. It's a searcher, it's a 1-1. So a lot of people complaining that turn 1 we don't get to play anything. Now it's a chance for you to play something by turn 1. I hope the other trait gonna have a searcher, because searcher will make the game less RNG, because you can actually look for your cards. Like Digimon, you have so much searcher, and even One Piece, I don't know if One Piece has any searcher, but I feel that the game, Bandai game, will allow you to have searcher like any other TCG. I don't know how to spell this card, but like I'm like Ptolemaeus, and this is a crazy base against aggro, because if your base cannot receive any damage from level 3 or lower, most likely any aggro deck gonna be nuke. Like you must kill this thing, but if you don't have a Gundam Amuro or you don't have a Charzaku or a Gilgug, if you don't get your Gundam Amuro, most likely you cannot kill this base. So 1 Year War will be dead against purple, and you're just stuck there and not being able to kill this base. You can breach it. You can just breach it and destroy it, but that limits you on how early you can win with this deck. So overall, ST07, I think it's a very good starter deck. It's a normal mid-range deck. So based on GDO3, let's how we can improve this deck and move into a different format, because there's a lot of creativity that's happening in GDO3, and we're gonna have a lot of options of possibility of cooking different type of decks. So now let's go into ST08. I'm very excited for ST08, because ST08, it's a mid-range late game, and it's very exciting with Penelope and allowing to draw. So this is more like a Earth Federation / Age / Psycho Gundam. I'm actually want to try Earth Federation Titan, or I want to try to play Earth Federation like a red, blue, pink, but with the Mafti and with maybe Cyber New type. I'm not sure yet, but we're gonna look into it. In ST08, we have a total of 15 new cards with 1 reprint, which is Siege Deploy. And Siege Deploy is you choose 1 enemy unit with 5 HP or less, you just rest it. So that card, it's almost like a Gundam Amuro, but into a command that allows you to burst. I think it's a very good card. I got delayed from my winning condition, I think multiple times, playing against like some aggro deck that just tried to rest one of my unit, rest one of my blocker, and try to attack for game. But I don't know how often I will play this card. We'll see next set. So Z Gundam, it's a big body 9/8 5/5. So while you have no units that are level 6 or higher in play, this card in your hand gets -1 level, -1 cost for each enemy units in play. It's an aggro counter-ish. If your opponent has like, let's say three units, you can actually play this at turn 6, costing you 5 with a 5/5 units. And when it's paired, choose one enemy unit with the highest level, deal 3 damage. So this is like actually a crazy ping if your opponent is playing aggro mid-range. So you can actually ping 3 on any cards. I think this is actually a better Versago. I will see how this card go, but I might splash this into like the red-blue Weenie aggro, or maybe like a red-blue mid-range aggro. Very interesting card. So a smaller version of the Z Gundam. This one is on deploy. You just choose one enemy unit and deal 1 damage to it. I think that's a good ping, but I find it a little bit expensive for its stats. It's a 5/4, 4/4, so we'll see if we're gonna play this unit. Messer Commander type. This one it's like a normal vanilla 4/2, 4/3. So it's like a Rizal. So it's a 1 turn later Rizal. I think it's okay just because of the link. We'll see like how important that 1 turn is during the next set. We're gonna do some playtesting. And right here we have a 2/2/2/1. If this unit is attacking an enemy unit, choose one enemy unit, deal 1 damage to it. I think it's a very good pinger. Imagine you having 2 of those on the board and you just ping 2. You ping 1 and you ping another one. I think that's actually cool, but quite costly for a 2/1 that potentially gonna die very fast. And here it's a 3/2, 4/3. So this is a Rizal. This is the red version, a red version of Rizal. So people can actually play 8 Rizal in almost any colorway right now. So I think I like it, a 4/3. 3/2, it's a very good unit. Overall stats, maybe in the future they're gonna make it better unit. We'll see. So Penelope, this is very exciting. So I classified this card in the same category as Psycho Gundam and Epion. It allows you to draw. So it's a late game finisher that allows you to draw. And so during pair, once per turn, if this unit is attacking an enemy unit, reveal 1 Earth Federation unit from your hand and return it to the bottom of your deck. If you do, you draw 2. So technically, you can just return a small unit back to the bottom and draw 2. This is quite insane. And if you play, let's say, like I said earlier, if you play Age Gundam with Blue Earth Federation, I think that's a very nasty combo. So I think Gundam Age gonna be something cool. If you pair Penelope with the lane aim, when you draw with an effect, if this unit is blue, it gains high maneuver. So you can actually attack shield, draw, and become a high maneuver. If the ruling is correct, you should be able to become a high maneuver before your opponent gets a chance to block it. So technically, if the high maneuver, your opponent cannot even attempt to block it. And we get a smaller Penelope, so it's a 5/4. It's quite good, a 5/4 unit for a 5/3. 5 level 5, 3 costs for a 5/4 unit. It's very, very good because you can still play it on curve going second or going first. I think that's a very big unit. If this link with lane, that would be a 7/5. So that's quite big, but it still dies to win Gundam. So that's the downside of this card. And Gustav Karl, this is a blocker when you have 3 or more enemy unit in play. I think it's cool, like you have more blockers. You don't need to play white to have blockers. A 1/1 Jigen. So on deployed, choose 1 rested enemy unit that's level 2 or lower. It won't be set active during the start phase of your opponent next turn. So this is anti-aggro. Like, it's clearly anti-aggro. I don't like unit that's 0/1 because you cannot do much with it unless we can just boost his AP, but I feel it's a waste to play a unit without any attack. So I'm not a big fan of this unit. Hathaway. So when Hathaway is paired with a Mafti unit, choose one of your Mafti unit. During this turn, it may choose a damage active unit has an attack target. So that's technically another Atheron that allows you to attack an active unit. So I think that's quite good. There's not many options right now. So you're not limited to only Gundam Amuro to be able to kill a unit of your choice. So I'm looking forward to play this card. I will see, I will test it. Lane aim, we spoke about it. Word for Hathaway. You can only play in your main. Choose 1 friendly link unit. It gains breach 1 during this turn. So word for Hathaway is just like allowing any of your cards to breach. So I think that's cool, but I might not waste 1 slot for this card. I prefer just playing a breach unit. We'll see if it could win you a game with this. So we'll see. Lady Luck. Choose one enemy unit, deal 1 damage to it. If a friendly Mafty is in play, you deal 2 damage. So that's actually 1 or 2 ping. It's quite interesting, but I feel like I would prefer playing all range or a close combat over this, because this is quite late in the game to ping 2. We'll see. We'll see. And Valiant. Add 1 of your shield to your hand, then choose 1 of your unit. It gets AP plus 2 during this turn. So this is like a one-time plus 2. I'm not a big fan of it. I prefer running Visalius instead of Visalius, because you can just continuously add plus 1 to your unit. So I think Visalius would be a better option than this base. But it's a 2-1. It's early, so yeah, it will allow you to crack a base with Weenie. So we'll see how aggro goes. And Davio. Add 1 shield to your hand, active main, once per turn, pay 2, choose 1 of your units, you recover 2 HP. So I think that's quite good for healing. Like, I see this card being played in Psycho Gundam, or any repair 2 cards, or some stuff that you need to repair. So we'll see how does this card go. So this wrap up my review on ST07 and ST08. I will see a lot of possibility of playing Earth Federation, Psycho, and any other option. The CB, I classified it a little bit more like a clan deck, because the clan deck was limited to this trait of CB. So we just need to wait till GDO3 comes out to have more information and to be able to test out this. I'll be printing out a lot of proxies to do some gameplay before GDO3 comes out in the upcoming 2 weeks. So guys, stay tuned and hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different, but so next week or the following week, I will try to bring back the Meta Monday and how to build Wednesday when GDO3 get officially finalized with the card list that we're gonna have. That will allow me to start playtesting more decks and share it with you guys via Mobile Arena or something like that. And starting, I think in about a week or 2, I'm gonna start live streaming on Mobile Arena with you guys, so you guys can join, comment, and you guys can suggest decks to play it, and I will just try them out and let you guys know what I would do differently with different possibility of decks. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like this video, comment below what's your thought about ST07 and ST08, and on to the next one.